Hi guys, people have been asking me to do a video about myself, so I thought that instead of doing a video where I just spend, God knows how long talking about myself, I thought I'll do it in two separate videos. I know it's a bit late for me to jump on this bandwagon, but I am going to eventually do a Draw My Life video. She'll have a quick overview of my life sort of thing, so you know who I am. And then there's this video which I'm going to release first, which will be just random facts about myself, which I'm just going to throw out there. I've got written down 20. If I can think of any more in the long shot, I'll throw them out there. So yeah, we'll start with I was born on the 24th of November 1989. That currently makes me 23 years of age, and obviously that's looking at it from 2013. By the end of 2013 I will be 24. So yeah, I have an extensive collection of DVDs and books. I just randomly go out and buy DVDs and books. Out of all of the books I own, I'd say that I've read about 30% of them. So yeah, there's a big majority that I haven't read. Same with the DVDs. There's a lot that are still in the original packaging and haven't been opened because I haven't watched them. Excuse me, I just like buying them. So yeah, I'm obsessed with painting my nails. I paint my nails at least 3 times a week to change the colour. Yesterday they were pink and blue, so they matched my toes, and today they're like these colours, which is like pink, silver and white with like glittery bits in it, and I've scuffed it already, so they'll be changed tomorrow because I don't like scuffed nails. So yeah, there's that. I have an adorable little hamster called Gerald. He's brown and grey, well, like a bluey grey, and he's got really long fluffy hair that we have to get cut and trimmed because it keeps knotting and getting sawdust stuck in there, and he is the most annoying pet I've ever had in my life. As much as I do love him, he's really annoying because he likes to gnaw at the bars on his cage, and when he does it he like clicks his teeth off it, so he like pings his teeth, and it's really annoying, but I still love him, and I've had him for almost a year now. So yeah, dust gives me a rash on my fingers. If I touch anything that's quite dusty, I tend to get little spots on my fingers. I don't currently have any, I've been quite lucky recently, but I just get little lumps and little spots on my fingers that are quite itchy, so I think it's just an allergy rash sort of thing. But yeah, my favourite band is a band called Bring Me the Horizon. They are from Sheffield in the UK. Most people probably have heard of them. If you're into rock music, then you'd definitely have heard of them. If not, then don't worry about it. So yeah, there's that one. I have legitimately 2 friends, 2 people that I can say yes, I trust with my life. I can call them a friend, basically. Everyone else is just people that I know, people that I associate myself with. I live with 7 people. That is a lot of people to live with, and it will soon be 8. Obviously, if you've been following my blog, you will know that I am currently pregnant. I'm 22 weeks pregnant. So obviously, that little addition will make it 8 people that I live with and 9 people in the household. So yeah, it's a big family. We're a big happy family, but we like it like that, so that's fine. I've dropped out of college twice. Now, for people in America, I know that sounds really bad, but obviously American college and UK college is completely different. UK college is what you do for the 2 years after you finish school. Obviously we finished school at 16, which I think has changed now, but when I was back at school it was finish school at 16, 2 years of college and then on to university, which I suppose is your college. But I did try college. I tried sixth form straight after school, which is a college that's attached to a school. So I tried that 6 months down the line. I left. I didn't like that. And then when I was 18, I tried to go back to college to do a media course, and a year later I didn't like that, so I just left it at that. I am probably one of the most stubborn people I have ever met. I mean, I even know how stubborn I am. I'm super stubborn, and everyone hates it, and everyone moans about it and comments on it and says, oh my god, just stop it. And I'm just like, no. So yeah, I am a hoarder, just a little bit of a hoarder. I like to hoard notebooks, so I currently own about 15 to 20 notebooks. Some I've like wrote in one page and that's it. I've never used them again, and I've just gone out and bought another one. I have 3 of the same notebook, all with pretty much the same thing in. I just like to write, so I write in the notebooks and then that's it. I'll go out and buy another one. So I've got like loads of half empty or 3/4 empty notebooks that I've never used and I probably never will use again. So yeah, I also hoard paper. As dodgy as it sounds, just random paper that I wrote on. So say if I'm making notes for my pregnancy update videos, and I've written them down on paper, I'll keep that paper. I've got an example here. This is my week 21 update for notes, and I've still got that. That'll go back. I'll go in my drawer later, and it will stay there until I can be bothered to clean it out and try and get rid of stuff. Darren tries to force me to get rid of stuff, so yeah, that's that. I'm no longer in contact with my mum. It is a very long story that I'd rather not go into too much detail about, but we just don't talk. There's no contact between us at all, which, as bad as it sounds, I'm not too bothered about. When I was younger, I think I was probably about 13 or 14, my brother tried to shoot me with a really, really, really powerful BB gun. Obviously that's the guns that you have the little plastic balls for and you pop them in. He had a really powerful one, and I can remember hanging out my bedroom window with him threatening to shoot me with this gun because we'd had an argument over something. My brother's 4 years younger than me, so yeah, that was all fun and games. I hate having my hair cut. I really hate it because in my eyes it makes me think that my hair's not growing, because obviously I want my hair to grow, and if I have it cut then that just defeats the object of letting it go, even though I know that you have to have it cut because of the split ends, and split ends slow down the growing process and all that. But I still hate having it cut. I will try and have as little cut off as possible when I do have it cut, but obviously it doesn't always work that way. So yeah, I'm allergic to grass. As weird as it sounds, I can't lie on grass without breaking out into allergy spots and allergy rashes and all this, and it's really annoying because obviously in the summer all you want to do is go and lie in the grass, and I can't. So yeah, there's that. I taught myself French. I know, well done me, pat on the back. But yeah, I learnt French at school, so I had 5 years of French lessons during my school years, from the age of, I think you start school at like 12 to 16 or something like that. So yeah, I learnt French during then, and then I continued it after, and I did have a few pen friends that I emailed in France, and obviously we emailed back and we'd help each other with languages and stuff, and I carried on teaching myself it. I'm not the best, I'm not very good at it, and I can't say it very well, but I can read and I can understand French really well, better than I can speak it. When I'm older, obviously not now because I like where I live at the minute, but obviously when I'm older, I want to go and live by the seaside. So for anyone that's from the UK, preferably Weymouth, which is down south by Dorset. It's not by Dorset, it is actually in Dorset, it's Dorset area. But yeah, I want to live in Weymouth. My favourite place in the UK to go to. So yeah. I hate big toenails. Toenails are horrible. Feet in general are disgusting. But toenails are just, they shouldn't be long. Toenails should be cut. And if you've got long toenails, then that's just not cool. I mean, I know that people are trying to make long toenails cool by having extensions and all this random rubbish put on them. No! Don't do it. It's disgusting. Toenails should be short and painted nice and neatly, and that's it. That's it. You don't need an extension put on your toenail. It's your toenail. They hurt. When you get into bed and with someone, a partner, a lover, anyone, right? If you get into bed with a partner or a lover or a friend or something, and you've got no socks on, and you know you want to, you kick about a bit, or you want to get sexy because it's your lover or whatever, and your toe brushes against their leg, and they feel this really sharp toe now grind down their leg, they're going to be like, what is that? Like, what is that? So yeah, toenails, long toenails, just don't do it. Just cut them. It's easy. Just cut them. You know. And if they are sharp, if they break off and you've got a sharp edge, file it. You do it with your fingernails. Do it with your toes. Especially with boys. Boys with long toenails are just gross. And boys that expect girls to cut their toenails are even grosser. I wouldn't even dare cutting Darren's toenails. It's disgusting. He can do it himself. He's a grown man. He can do it himself. So yeah. I think I've babbled on a bit too long about toenails. But that is, I say 20 facts. I wrote down 20 facts, but I know I've probably threw out a few more there. But yeah, that is 20 facts about me. I am Amy. Thanks for watching.